Hello and welcome to this deck profile. Today I'm gonna show you one of my favorite, if not my favorite decks, which is World Chalice and Dino Guardragon World Chalice in particular right now. Basically the synergy between World Chalice and Dinos is that Oviraptor is one card if the World Chalice Justicia, which is a new Synchro monster, a Synchro 5. And anytime you can access this thing, you do have full combo on board, which means you search a Christia, you make Sayuja, and you do your Guardragon combo into Hot Red. So the goal of the deck is to turbo out Eep as fast as efficient as possible, and hopefully play through hand traps, play hand traps yourself, and win the game from there. So I don't play Venus in my deck list, and most modern World Chalice lists don't do. I will, if I don't forget it, I will link the World Chalice Discord in the description. I basically took most of my ideas from there. There are a lot of great World Chalice players, basically all TCG World Chalice players that I know. They are constantly discussing the deck, finding new ways to play the deck. It's really great. So if you like the deck, if you want to get into the deck, just check the Discord out. So to start off, I do play the Dino engine, which means I play 3 Soul Eating Oviraptor. Basically this card is a 1-card combo. What you do is that you send Carboneddon to the graveyard, and Carboneddon is an old card that can banish itself to summon a normal dragon from your deck. So you normal summon Oviraptor, you send Carboneddon, you banish it, and you summon your level 1 tuner, which means you now have a level 5 Synchron board, and that's full combo. Last Dino I play is Dino Wrestler Corelliset. You can special summon him if you control no monsters, and he's a tuner, a level 2 tuner. That's basically all he does. He's a really nice extender, and obviously all of these are searchable via Fossil Dick. So Fossil Dick is easily the most flexible card in the deck, because it searches your 1-card combos, it searches Carboneddon, it searches an extender, so really great cards. Other 1-card combos I play are Mathematician. You can use this to dump, how's it called, Carboneddon 2, just like Oviraptor, because if it's normaled, you can dump a level 4 lower monster, and Carboneddon is level 3. Then you can banish Carboneddon to special level 2, tuner, and your full combo. The last 1-card combo card I play is, I lost one of them. Let me just quickly look. I had to pause the video right there because I couldn't find my third Draconet. But yeah, that's your last 1-card combo, Draconet. You can simply normal it, special summon a level 1 tuner, level 2 tuner from the deck, and that's also full combo from there. Your best extender in the deck is Unexpected Die, because it summons any of your normal monsters that you play in the deck. So this basically enables combos with every hand. So that's it for your starters basically, and now we come to the World Chalice engine. The new Ip Synchro monster summons a World Chalice from deck, so all you need is one of these, this isn't even mandatory, to have your full World Chalice engine. You don't need any more cards than this. This might seem strange to most people, because I'm not even playing the regular World Legacy World Chalice, but you simply don't need it right now. The Synchro monster basically summons whatever you need from your deck, so it summons Lee searches Puppy, and then you have full combo. So while I do only play 3 World Chalice cards, they are very important for the combo, and I do also think that this is a World Chalice deck, because basically what it tries to do is to turbo out these World Chalice cards. So then for my Guardragon target, I do play Omnidragon Brotor. This is a kind of new card. What it does is that it has a lot of effects, but the important one is if it is special summoned, you can discard one card and search one card with the same attribute and type as one card you have on the field. So basically, you discard any card, target your Lee, who is Light Fairy, and you search your Christia. So that's a searchable Christia right there. Then you make Sayuja, you can special summon your Christia. You might have some negates, some hand traps, and that's usually enough for game. So then you do play the one chosen, because you can use it as a tuner or a non-tuner for the World Chalice Synchro Monster, that's her effect. But you do also play these two Dragon normal monsters, just as target for Carboneddon, for Unexpected Die, and stuff like that. These can't be water because you need to go into Eep, the regular link Eep with the Synchro Eep and one of these. So if these would be water and the Synchro Eep is water, you can't go into regular Eep because it doesn't take two monsters of the same stuff. So then another very important card for the deck, obviously 3-Code by the Grave. I shouldn't have to explain this, yeah, it's basically like mandatory for these types of decks. I don't play the regular Monster Reborn, I do just play one World Legacy Guardragon, one World Legacy Succession. Basically you need this if you draw bad, and this if you draw good. Because they are both searchable by your World Chalice Eep, your new Synchro Monster. So now something that might seem strange to people who have seen World Chalice lists in the past is that I main like a ton of going second cards. But that's basically because this deck has a lot of easy extenders of easy one-card combos. You don't have to play many bricks, so you can just like casually main all of these things without even bricking. This deck is really consistent, even though I main all of this stuff, 3 Trista, 3 Evenly, Veiler, Ash, main whatever you want basically. It's really great. That's the reason why I picked this deck and I built it like I built it. I do have some free spots, like I don't have to play Chosen and all of that, but I do still have so much space for all of these going second cards, all of these hand traps, the Twin Twisters and all of that. It's really great. I really like this deck. So basically, I'm gonna see you in a second, and then I'm gonna explain the combo of the deck. So now that you have looked into the main deck, I'm just gonna show you the extra deck. Yeah, to start off with the extra deck, you obviously play your one Imdic. You don't even have to play this, you don't really need it, but it really makes some combos easier. And the second normal can come up technically, but it doesn't come up that often. You already saw the next card, it's obviously Auron. This card is so great. It's basically just a free Monster Reborn, so I really like this card. Then you do play your usual Ape. Yeah, you obviously need this in the combo. You'll let it on the field in the end to just protect your Christia. I'm gonna show you the combo later in this video. So really great card. I do play Ningirsu, but you don't have to play Ningirsu. Technically, you don't get his draw effect off very often, but he's just a nice removal, and basically I play him because I play World Chalice and you have to play Ningirsu. And then obviously the best card in the extra deck, easily, this card is so great, the New Whip. So that's your 5 World Chalice cards, not anymore. But then for your Guardragons, you will play LP, Pisti, Agapane. You need to play these 3, they are all part of the combo. Then kind of still Guardragons, obviously I do play Sayuja. You make him at the end of the combo, you don't need to make him, you don't need to play, especially, you need to play him because he specials out Christia. But you basically also get off the draw effect. So this card is absolutely incredible. And then my Guardragon target of choice is Abyss. You could also play Crystal Ring, you could play Hope Harbinger, but basically Abyss hits everything. So I really like him. And you also make Christia at the end of your board, so they can't special. What are you fearing that Abyss can't negate? Like, they can't really activate dangers or anything, so that's pretty nice. Then like last cards in the extra deck are obviously Nightmares, because these are incredibly good at removing things, and then Beat Cop and Warlord. These 5 are all flex spots. You only need these 10 cards. Basically you only need these 8 cards, so in the main deck you only need 30 cards, in the extra deck you only need 8. It's really great what you can all do with this deck. I do really love it. It's Welcome to the combo part of the video. Right now I'm just gonna show you how the deck works and what's the basic combo. So you start out by just doing your usual stuff to bring out the 2 materials for your synchro monsters. Right now I use Draconet, I normal summon it, I special Galaxy Serpent. It doesn't matter if you use Oviraptor, if you use some Extendus or anything. So you go for the Ip Synchro, use its first effect to search World Legacy Guardragon. If you have a good hand, if you have an extender that you can summon right now, or you summoned earlier, then you don't need to search Guardragon right now, you can also search Succession. But obviously now I need to search Guardragon. I can activate it and use its effect to bring back the Galaxy Serpent. So now I do have 2 materials on the field, and I'm immediately gonna link them array for Eep the World Chalice, usually Eep. Then my Eep Synchro is gonna float, and I'm gonna summon Lee, and Lee's gonna search the World Legacy Guardragon. So keep in mind that this is a 1-card combo, so basically you do have 4 other cards in your hand, and it does absolutely not matter which ones they are. They can basically be these cards, which are all essentially dead going first, and it's not gonna matter. So I'm just gonna show the hand by putting down these 5 cards, these 4 and then the one you searched. You will just need 1 of these cards. The rest is gonna stay in your hand. So then you go for your Oram, and then Oram is gonna summon out World Chalice Guardragon. This is World Legacy Guardragon. So Oram, you can use Oram's effect now. You don't have to, but I feel like this is the best way to do the combo, and you can bring back your Eep. Now you are gonna use Lee's effect. Lee's effect to tribute the Oram and add herself to your hand. And then you are gonna use Oram's effect to instantly summon out the Lee. So now you have the Lee on field. You need her to target her with Brotor to search your Christia. So you do now just have Ip and Lee. You can now activate your World Chalice Guardragon and bring back the Galaxy Serpent. And then you can immediately link the Galaxy Serpent array for LP. Right now you can use World Legacy Guardragon's second effect and move this LP to this zone. Now you can activate LP, and you can summon your Brotor out of your deck. You can activate Brotor's effect, discarding whichever card you need, you don't need. So right now I would just discard the Evenly, and then you can search your, Christia. So Christia basically is insta-win against many decks, and right now you are just gonna put up 1 extra negate to kill them, to basically lock them out of the game entirely. So now you can summon Pisty wherever, it doesn't matter, and then you use Pisty's effect and you bring back the puppy. This is very cool because next turn you're going to be able to activate the puppy again. And another thing you can essentially do is, if you didn't need to use the Guardragon until now, you can add the puppy back to your hand and use its hand trap effect. So you have 3 cards left in hand and the Christia. And now you're just gonna link these 2 dragons into your Agapane. So that you can use Agapane's effect, and you are gonna summon out your negate. Which in this case I choose Abyss. You can also summon out Hope Harbinger or whatever you want. So now there's kind of a choice. You can go into Sayuja with just these 3. You have to make Sayuja in this zone. So if you make Sayuja with 3 cards, it will mean you won't draw cards, but you will keep the Eep. And then you will just use Sayuja to summon out the Christia, and that's your ending field. That's also like great. But if you use the Eep, you're gonna draw 4 cards of Sayuja, put 3 back. So put back whichever you don't need, it doesn't really matter. And if you have any extender, you get to draw 4 cards and keep the Eep. So this is basically the field you're doing most of the time. It's a 2-card combo, a very unspecific 2-card combo, or this is your 1-card combo. So it's absolutely incredible what you are able to do. And you do still have your life rotor, which will come back and search another time. You do have your world Chalice Guardragon. You have your Lee Grave to kill the Christia next turn to go full combo, and that's game on board. The Eep is gonna protect the Christia, and you do have your 3 cards in hand, which you choose to keep, and you could also draw with Sayuja if you don't have any hand traps. So this should absolutely be game.